Hey everyone, how you doing today? Having a great day. Today is Friday, December 5th, 2025. It's John Taylor on his news desk and prop trading desk. Having a great, awesome day. Going over geopolitics and socioeconomics. I'll try to speak up to get, tell me how the voice is doing, with the language and then audio and everything. So check it out though. So today, we got a lot of news going on. Check out first, S&P 500's pumping, crude oil's pumping a little bit, stock market's near its all-time high, the VIX is unchanged, gold is pumping up 30 points at 4,273, silver's looking good. Stocks push higher on economic confidence and expected Fed rate cuts. Wall Street kicks it up towards the edge of its all-time high. Looks like Greek police are involved with protesters there and blockade at the airport. So that's what we got on bar chart. It says here Bitcoin is the bullish party over. I bought some more dip on Bitcoin yesterday, so we shall see. Consolidated Edison stock underperforming utilities, monolithic power systems outperforming the Nasdaq. Ingersoll Rand news on it. iPhone revenue just jumped 40%. And Cisco performance compared to other food and beverage stocks. So go over the major market index real quick. Hey, do me a favor, give my video a like and a share, and please subscribe to my channel. My channel's getting a lot of traction. If you stay with me, I go over my trading plan for the day, and I give you free alpha, but it's not investment advice. I'm not an investment advisor, just informational opinion only. S&P E-minis up 30 points. Nasdaq up 187, Dow futures up 240, the VIX at 17.40, the Dixie at 98.950, the 10-year at 112-215, crude oil at $60, gold again at 42.70, up $27, silver bullion pumping up $1.50 to almost $59 to the ounce. So a lot of news there. Looking at the stock market leaders, NVIDIA is active, Netflix is active, Tesla is active, Meta platforms, Google's doing great, Discover Inc., WBD is active with merger news, Amazon is doing incredible, Google, Alphabet C, Broadcom, and an Apple computer. So these are the stocks that are rocking and rolling on bar chart. So we'll go over that. So let's look at Yahoo Finance. Netflix to purchase Warner Brothers studio streaming unit for $72 billion. S&P to rise toward new record with inflation data on deck. Gold, the de-dollarization event and the Great Reset. So I'm going to be doing a special research report on the Great Reset. Last time, the two previous resets was 1933 for gold and 1934 for silver bullion, and then in 1971, I believe, when President Nixon removed the dollar off the gold standard. Anytime the national debt gets out of hand, they have to reset the system. So the U.S. will survive if the debt gets rolled into something. So this time it looks like stable coins. So we'll see. We shall see. Deal could transform Netflix into a dominant player in Hollywood. So Wall Street races to cut its risk from AI borrowing bench. The labor market healthy. Don't count on finding out soon. Victoria's Secret stock surges. Wow. Ulta is doing great. New York Times escalates. Musk's fined $140 million by EU and first content law penalty. Century-old Dow theory is flashing a bullish sign for stocks. CoreWeave, utility upgraded. Bitcoin is set for its first yearly split from stocks in a decade. Oil holds two-day gain with focus on Ukraine talks and surplus. Trustpilot, surges on Morgan Stanley upgrade despite short selling claims. So this is what's being reported on Yahoo Finance. Neuralink, news on it for Neuralace and what Apple's executive departure means for the iPhone maker. So they're getting executive leaves Apple computer. Southwest cuts deals, Netflix, Warner Brothers, and Baidu, and SoftBank. So this is the news there on Yahoo Finance. So let's check it out. Let's see let's look at the CNN first here. Do me a favor, give my video a like and a share. So I go over this CNN, and all right, CNN's a new revelation from Admiral who oversaw alleged DRUG boat strikes. You know, it's not PC, so we can't talk about it. Okay, so got news on CNN here. We go over it. Senator Cotton pressed on radio evidence and double tap on DRUG boats. And man, so that's getting political traction. You know, of course, the Epstein list, you know, they're going to release the list. Brian Walsh's trial, you know, continued testimony. So we got news there. This is on the left. National blueprint has emerged on how to resist Trump's immigration crackdown. A lot of news on immigration in Somalia. So this is what we have on CNN. So I look at both sides of the spectrum politically, and let's take a look at Fox News. Fox News is news headlines here. We'll go over this real quick. The boat, DRUG boat strike. Congress asserts War Powers Act and pressures Trump to shift tactics. So that's what we have there on Fox News. Warner Brothers, nation's most stressful airport, called out for poor check-in times and departures. Let me guess, is that Chicago? Prince Harry, Trump dig sparks fury of royal experts, predict deepening family feud. Refs are under fire, and Cowboys, Dallas Cowboys. So culture clash, Mormon wives strikes a nerve with LDS values, and Americans can't look away. So Alzheimer's blood biomarkers surge in adults with common health conditions with the Alzheimer's. So Christmas tree, Trump administration slashes Christmas tree cost to $1 as families battle holiday inflation. So this is what we have. Silver bullion, the Great Reset. So this is on CNN and then Fox News. So let's see what Wall Street is reporting. I like Wall Street. They do a good job. Fed, let's see, on Wolf Richter, Fed balance sheet QT 37 billion in November, 2.43 trillion from peak. Standing repo facility at zero after doing its job, claiming the repo market at month end. So this is what we have: low fire, low hire job market after massive overhiring by big tech and others. So, you know, big tech companies been laying off, but where are all the jobs going? The answer is AI, artificial intelligence, and automation. So, you know, if you've lost your job to automation, leave a comment down below and let's see if we can solve this problem with the artificial intelligence. You can always read my ebook for free. I just penned an ebook on Amazon Kindle. You can check it out on agentic AI. So mastering agentic AI, from AI LLM prompts to autonomous systems. A little mouth twister there. So check out, I'll leave the links down below. You can read it for free on mastering AI. So that's what we have there for the news. Now let's look at, running about 10 minutes so far. Let's look at my trading plan for today. I bought the dip on Bitcoin, not financial advice, not a financial advisor, I have to say that. So AI stocks, let's see, S&P 500's pumping up at 687 on SPY ETF, so I'll dollar cost average it. BKCH is dipping, the blockchain is dipping, Ethereum is off a bit. So Bitcoin is trading while it's at dippy dip this morning at 90,125 to the US dollar. So it looks like it's split from the stock market. So my average cost basis on Ethereum is doing great. I continue to purchase Ethereum because I think it's oversold technically. And what about MicroStrategy? Been news reels about MicroStrategy and Michael Saylor versus the gold bullion market. Pardon me. So let's see here. Bitcoin dipping on the dippy dip. So I got limit orders out there on the different exchanges. I'm buying the dip in Bitcoin, especially Ethereum too. I like it. So I got limit orders out at the pivot point. Open orders for Bitcoin to purchase it at 89,474 and 87,841. So I just bought the dip last night, from 91,000, 92.5, 90,878. And so I'll just continue to buy the dip and see what goes on here. And again, new orders out there at 89.5 and 87.4. So that's as deep as I'll go. But yeah, yesterday I had a nice trade, had a 1,000-point pump trade on Bitcoin. Ethereum is off 1.25% today. ETH, I own it. So in fair disclosure, I own most of these cryptos. I own Solana. Zcash is active. So let's see here. Zcash, a lot of the privacy tokens, especially Litecoin, are getting a lot of traction. So that's what we have there on crypto. So Bitcoin, I'll buy the dip. I'll buy the dip today in DCA. Again, here's free alpha, not financial advice. SPY ETF. Nice profitable trade there. Man, up nicely. Average cost basis there is 676. It's now 688, so never too high to buy. Trends, my friend. So it looks like we're getting a hyperinflationary pump. How's NVIDIA stock doing today? Check this out. NVIDIA shares have been active. Pulls a retracement to 181. And let's look at MicroStrategy. MS Strategy Inc. shares are trading on, what are we doing, on the dippy dip. I own Strategy stock at 178, 179 for Strategy. So it looks good. So we'll see. De-dollarization event, Trump in the news, of course, with the tariffs, and then the precious metals market, the de-dollarization event, streaming, Netflix. So that's really what we have for today. We'll look at the economic calendar today to see what we have on the news. Got the holiday season. It's relatively light. Today is, let's see, we got personal income delayed, personal spending, PCE year over year, core PCE. So today's PCE day. And 10 o'clock, we have consumer news and then consumer credit this afternoon at 3 p.m. So it's a light day for the news on the newsreels for the economic calendars. XRP is dipping. I own Ripple, XRP. So that's what I have for today, folks. What do you think? Tell me what you think. Subscribe to my channel. My channel's getting a lot of traction. The cryptos are rolling over. We're going to have an incredible altcoin season in Q1 of 2026. So with that, it's John Taylor. I'm on my news desk and prop trading desk. Let the trend be your friend. I say this every day. I give thanks for my abundant supply now manifested. I have it now. So with that, run in about 15 minutes, everyone. Have a super wonderful, great day. And let's see if we get a nice pump on Bitcoin. Thanks. Have an awesome day.